advocating for supporting children out of limited phone usage is Padamarari Krishnan, and the opposing side is
Balasundaram.
Padasundaram.
Hello, my name is Balasundaram, and I think that kids should not have limited phone usage.
Hello, my name is Balamurali Krishnan, and I feel like it is important for kids, and especially kids in school, to have limited phone usage.
We do not live in the 1960s.
We live in the 21st century.
We live in
they didn't have phones in the 1960s.
We live in 2022. Phones are a part of our society, and I feel like we should use that to our advantage for our society.
Okay, let the debate begin. All right, don't spill all your beans before.
No, I thought the debate already started. Come on, dude.
Why do you feel like it's important to use phones as a whole?
That's my point, actually, dude.
You wanna go first? You wanna go first? Yes. You can go first.
I think that it is important to use phones as a whole because, like you said, we live in the 21st century, and I think we should use that to
That's
our
what
advantage.
you said. Actually, that's not what I said.
Actually, that is what you said. But anyways, like I was saying,
You can't get our names confused just because you got that Bala.
Excuse me, sir. I am talking. I think that we should use phones as a whole because just we live in the 21st century and we have to adapt to our new society. Phones have become a huge thing in everyday use, and I feel like schools should never limit new things in our society and actually adapt to it.
New things in our society, like new guns. What you saying, man? You think schools shouldn't limit new guns?
How does phone usage have anything to do with guns? You fucking stupid.
Hey, stop swearing. We're in a public environment.
Hey, refrain from using that type of language.
My bad.
Bala syndrome.
Balasundaram,
My
you
bad.
can't use that language here.
My bad.
Okay, my turn. I feel like phones are important as a whole. I agree with you. I feel like the 21st century, children should be exposed to technology from a young age, because if children are not exposed to technology from a young age, then they won't really
Be accustomed to the everyday
shut
use.
up. I'm speaking. They won't.
Balasundaram, that is your final warning.
Order in the court.
Okay.
Balasundaram, this is your final warning.
So they won't really be like used to that environment once they're older. We won't have as strong computer science programmers. The fields will be weaker. The fields will not. They won't have as much growth as they do currently. Who is Karthik? My name is Balamurali Krishnan.
Balimali Krishnan.
Or Krish for short. I'm Krish for short. And okay, so the main thing about phones for me is I do feel like they're important in society. I do feel like
I do. Study trying to find my motive.
Bali Krishnan.
can you stop interrupting me, Mr.
Yeah.
Sully?
Please stay on topic.
Okay.
Thank
so yeah, and that's all I have to say about that. Next question, please.
What are your thoughts on children using technology in general?
I think it is actually very helpful for
Me
our
too.
society.
Me too. We agree. Can we shake hands?
I think we can, my fellow friend.
Let's shake hands. You want to do an arm wrestle?
No. Anyways,
Please,
like I was
topic.
saying, I think
that is not
that
okay.
children should use technology in general because it is becoming of our everyday society, and I think they should.
Do you think Joe Biden's a good president?
Excuse me, sir.
Please stay on topic.
It is on topic.
And
Balamurali.
I think that is becoming of our everyday use, and I think that it will help our technology grow and advance as well as society in whole. So yes, I do think kids should be exposed to it from.
I
young
also
age,
think
and I
that-
think that they should be using it.
I also think that kids should be using technology. It's just there's a lot of downsides to technology. I didn't mention this earlier. I wanted to save this point for now. I feel like there's also a lot of downsides to technology. I feel like being exposed to so much social media from such a young age is actually what's been increasing suicide rates as of recently. And I feel like those lost lives, and like the Trevor Project has shown so much research, and those lost lives should not be just brushed over like that. They're actually meaningful, and technology is what's been causing all of this to occur.
And that's why I think that children should be exposed to technology
So
in
they
a
can
good
kill
way,
themselves?
in a good
So
way,
they can kill themselves.
to be guided through it.
So they can kill themselves.
Please
Right now-
please refrain from that language.
I'm sorry.
Right now, kids are being obviously accustomed to it and are getting exposed to it, but the parents aren't guiding them correctly. For example,
Hey, can we stop the typing, please? Thank you.
I'm sure many parents don't like their kids using social media, but I would actually encourage it from a young age. But
I do feel like social media.
but I would excuse me.
Excuse me.
But I would guide them and help them learn how to use it and not be very how do I say it, stupid when using it.
Are you calling all those lives that are lost? Are you calling all those children who have suffered through something greater than any of us can understand? Are you calling Are you calling them stupid?
Facts.
Because I don't think that they're stupid. I think the system is stupid. I don't blame the people, because the people are victims to
Neither
the
do
system.
I. Neither do I. I think that's something we can agree with. But what I'm calling stupid is that the parents aren't teaching their kids how to use social media.
Alright, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Alright, we have reached a point where we do agree on in that matter.
I'm so glad you're able to understand my point, and and I can understand yours as well, man.
Debaters,
Yeah.
For the third question,
Okay, third question. Let's go, sir.
why should or shouldn't we children have limits in our phones in school?
I think that we should, because, like I said,
You said
Like
you're
I said-
advocating for we shouldn't.
we should.
We shouldn't have limits. That's what you're.
Oh yeah, we should not have limits, and I think that we shouldn't because.
So dumb.
Excuse me.
Body more ready is speaking.
Excuse me. Shut up. Like I was saying, I think that we shouldn't have limits because technology itself is expanding, and as soon as technology expands, so does ourselves in a way. And so I think that when we limit our phone usage in school, that we limit our brains and our knowledge expansion as well. I will hand the microphone to you, Karthik.
I learned how to fly.
Wrong person. I meant Bari Krishnan.
Okay, thank you, Sundar. I'm Krish. You can call me Krish. Don't call me Balamurali Krishnan. I'm too
Only his closest friends call him Karthik. That's why I called him that.
Yeah. So I feel like children should have limits in their phone usage at school. Because say I'm in my computer science class, right? And I'm on my phone. I'm not really learning.
My bad, that was a stinky.
I'm not really learning anything about computer science if I'm sitting in this computer science class and I'm just on my phone, like, jacking off on Instagram, right? You can't be doing that in class. And I feel like it's very important for children to have, excuse me, can you turn off your phone? This is why we need limits on phones. People come to my debate. People come to our debate.
Excuse me, sir.
Our debate.
Excuse me, sir.
And they go on their phones.
With the computer science topic.
With the computer science topic, you won't learn anything about JavaScript if you're on your phone jacking off on Instagram. It just doesn't work like that.
Refrain from using our language here.
Excuse me, but they won't be jacking off on Instagram if you guide them properly. And
Who's gonna guide your children away? Hey,
Your teacher!
hey, no one's gonna be like, hey children, this is a naked woman. Don't look at this. Like, what is the children gonna do? It's like, ooh, I like that. I want more.
That's why they have to be exposed to the internet at a young age, and they should be learning this at a young age, so when they grow up it would be an instinct to not look at it.
But
Excuse me,
that's not how that works. It'll be an instinct to look at it.
We are running out of time.
Maters.
We will be leading into question 4. Any closing thoughts or closing
I'll go first on this one. You've been going first every time. I'll go first on this one.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah, we're still friends. You and I are good friends. We agree. We both have similar opinions. Okay. So my closing thought.
Silence.
My bad.
I feel like phones are important. Phones are.
You fucking stupid. Turn off your fucking phone.
See, you even hear Sundar in the background yelling at the audience members, telling them to turn off their phones. And I feel like this is just preaching to the choir that phones should be limited. Phone limitation is important. Teachers should have every right to take up students' phones when they're using them in class. Even Sundar is yelling at this man for playing Clash Royale in the middle of a debate. And that's.
Oh no!
Can you get off your phone, sir? No one wants to hear that song.
My bad,
Alright, your closing thoughts, Mr. Sundar?
I personally think that I won this debate, but
I think the real winner here is both of us because I feel like
we both agreed.
We both agreed
each
upon
of
the
our
same
opinions,
thing.
and we both learned to take each of our opinions.
Yeah, and I
with-
really respect
That
you.
is it, guys. That is it.
I really
That is
respect
it.
you as a person.
No more.